Hey guys, this is Drakkalan bringing you another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. It's been a few days since I brought you one. I was just kind of waiting for some things to pop up so we could do some content. I'll probably start doing Guild War and Arena battles pretty soon as I keep building my teams up. I'll also have another State of the Account video coming out pretty soon. But this video is about the development plan that was announced and the new event that's about to start. So the developers have been listening to us and they pretty much put together a list of things that they're going to be bringing in the future. So you can find this on their Discord page. You can also find this on their Facebook page. The screenshots I've got pulled up right now are off their Facebook, but it is in both locations. Major announcement, game development plan. In the light of the past updates, we're glad to announce the game development plan. Please keep in mind that this plan can change according to players' feedback. In the first quarter, the official release of Calibria Crystal Guardians, they've resolved the major connection issues, the gaming experience was optimized, new servers supported, account binding system optimized, holiday event supported, Vapor Dreamland hard mode was added, frequently asked questions customer service function was added, separate chat and system messages, creation of new skins, new champions and units were added to the game, creation of an anti-cheat system, battle record system, friends invitation system, new expedition gameplay, and they fixed bugs. So basically all they're saying in quarter one is they listened to us and they were trying to fix and resolve as many issues as possible, which for a new game, being a new game and only being a few months old, that's pretty good that they've done all that while adding in new content. They've also added in the new units. We haven't seen any balancing yet, so I'm expecting that to become a pretty big thing pretty soon, maybe in the next few months. But they don't have anything kind of announced just yet. So now if we go into quarter two, which they're calling April to July of this year, they plan to do a new weekly update plan, new heroes, Nat 5s and Nat 3 and 4s. They want to do a weekly release of new heroes. They want to add a new PvP system that grants Calianite as a reward. They want to do a profile flagship system, which basically just gives us more ways to customize our profile. I'm kind of hoping that means that they're going to add in dungeon run times, things like that that we see in other games. That way we can kind of get competitive with one another. It just gives us more stuff to look at. And it's also easier to judge a player's ability in the game, right, for guild masters and leaders that are trying to build out as a team that's as solid as possible. An announcement board system, in-game icon, which that's definitely something we need. The scrolling across the top is nice, but it'd be a lot better if we could just go click on the event tab and read through it, for those of us that don't want to go to the Facebook page or whatever the case may be. French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian language support. I know they've been talking about that for a while. Cross-server guild gameplay for PvE and PvP. That'd be nice. I know my guild, we're top 10 usually, and we're, if not top 5, and we're always having to fight like the same 3 or 4 guilds. Like we fought Dudes, which is free to play by the Ways guild. We fought them twice in a row. If we're not fighting them, we're usually fighting the number 1 guild, which we can't really compete with them. They're just a little bit too whaley for us. We can win a couple of fights, but at the end of the day, they just have way more units, better teams, better runes. The other things we're adding in the next quarter is going to be, again, new guild gameplay, so I'm assuming that means we're going to be able to, I don't know, maybe like the other games. I'm wondering, they haven't really announced the details, so maybe the other games I've played, usually it's like a 3v3 battle and things like that if you've played Epic 7, so I wonder if they're going to go that route with it. Another cross server would be nice, just to give us some new teams to fight. New events. A lot of us have been asking for more events. The events are very long, but most of us complete them in 1 to 2 days. So it's just not enough rewards and not enough for us to kind of grind out and keep playing. We also need more crystals. I know I'm running out, and everybody in my guild, we're constantly low on crystals. So if we could get more energy and crystals in the game, that'd be nice. Real-time arena. A lot of people are excited about that. I'm not really ready for it yet. I definitely don't have the rune quality for it, but we'll jump in there, do some recordings, and see how we can do. And real-time arena is not going to be the Inferno arena. It is nice that they added that for the extra rewards. I know some of the runes I've seen my guildmates get are pretty nice. I've gotten, I think, 1 nice rune from it so far. New skip summon function, which is a player suggestion they were listening to. I know I've been wanting this for a long time. I don't really care about the animations, especially on the 1 and 2 stars for the unknown scrolls. I'd like to just skip right through it, move a little bit faster. There's enough slowdown already. A nickname change limit, which I'm not sure if that's really useful. I don't really see the point of that. If people want to pay crystals to change their name, that's fine. New starter packs. That's probably just to draw in more of a player base. Granted, the starter packs they have now are pretty nice. In-game server time display, which is a player suggestion. I know that'd be really good, especially since a lot of these announcements they make, they don't include what time zone that they're basing them off of, or if there's an error, we're kind of sitting there scratching our heads trying to figure out, is it a game error or did we just miscalculate the time on the time zone? In-game report system, another player suggestion they're listening to. We definitely need that for all the cheating that's going on in the game. As you guys know, if you've watched any videos of any of us streamers, there's a lot of arena issues, Vapor Dreamland issues, etc., where people are just kind of clearing it without even, I mean, they're just hacking the game basically. New skin trial card system. So I guess that's just trying to get people to buy more skin packs. You know, $30, I think it's $29.99, so $30 for a skin pack. It's only going to give you 120, and most skins need like 100 or 200 ish, and you only get 1 to 2 a day maybe from the world boss if you're lucky. Guild chat log backup, which is a player suggestion. I know that's one thing I would like. Every time you close out the game, your guild chat clears out when you reopen it. So if you're trying to leave messages for other teammates, or if you get a phone call and your game happens to lock up by the time you log back in, it's really frustrating not to be able to chat. I know a lot of us just use Discord, but if you're playing the game, you don't want to back out of your phone to go to Discord to, you know, you would just, if we can do it all within the same game, that'd be great. New Pve content, I'm not sure what that's going to be. It'd be really nice if we got more details on this. I'm assuming by new Pve content, and a lot of people are saying probably by the 27th, maybe in the next 6 to 10 days, we may be getting up to the tier 12 dungeons, which would be really nice. I don't see any official information about it, but I'm going to go through the Discord and see, because I know there's been talk about it. New rune filter system, player suggestion. Hopefully that means they're going to allow us to look at substats, because I know trying to click through a couple hundred runes at a time is rough, and hopefully they'll let us see the runes that we have equipped on heroes at the same time. That's a big difficulty that I'm facing when I'm trying to balance out teams or test out new teams for you guys, is trying to find out what runes I can grab, especially if I just need like 1 or 2 filler runes to do a temporary test. I don't want to have to go through every unit one by one to find what I need. Chat rework. I know they've been changing a bunch of things in chat. They've been adding in more filters, more colors. They've been doing the whole badge system. I think the only person I've seen with the badge is free to play, but at least it's there. New fixed heroes formation feature. Don't really care too much about that. Raise of user level limit. So that's nice. That means we're probably going to be able to raise our stamina limits, so we'll get more value out of refills. And probably means we're going to have to be a little bit stronger for the new content coming out. Logs of guild members' activity, which is a player suggestion. We definitely need this. The current method, and guild leaders, if you're watching this video, just be aware, the logins are not always accurate. So it's usually better to base a player's activity off of devotion. You just have to be careful of that too, because if your guild's dominating in Guild War, you may have somebody that has a low amount of devotion if they can't get their attacks in right when everybody else is. So just be aware of your members and just keep an open Discord or an open conversation with them so that you can kind of understand what's going on. And the new skins, I personally haven't bought any skins yet. I'd definitely like to, especially the ones with hit percentage and speed. They're definitely going to be valuable. Then at the bottom, they just left a little personal message saying that they are listening to the players, and if we have any suggestions or bug reports, please do not hesitate to tell us. So that's pretty much it for the development plan. What I'm really excited about are the new heroes, the new weekly updates, some of the new PvP systems they're bringing out, their cross-server guild play. Real-time arena is going to be nice. I'm hoping that's cross-server too, like most of the other games have done. And the rune filter system, like that's going to be huge for us. So the event that's going to be happening, it's going to start on the 24th of April, which is going to be tomorrow. It's based off of roughly the same times that we had previously, except on worldwide we're going to have an extra time of 1300 to 1500, while the Asian, Europe, and America servers are just going to have 1800 to 2200. According to each server time is what they're basing this off of, and they're saying server time is going to be Asia Pacific GMT +8, Europe UTC, and America Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully this will actually give us the ability to use these events, and hopefully they actually show up, because I know I didn't get 2 times XP. Maybe you guys did, I don't know, but I definitely did not see the 2 times XP. I was pretty excited for that event. I was going to make a really good use of it. But like I said, if you're playing on Worldwide S1 like I am, it's going to be the 24th of April, 25th, and 26th from 1300 to 1500, and then 2000 to 2200. So that's going to work out pretty nice. Very useful that they're giving us multiple times. I don't feel like they're spread out quite enough if we're doing it on the worldwide server, because we're going to be trying to hit, you know, everybody. But hopefully it works out. We'll see how it goes. Definitely leave in the comments below if this doesn't pop up for you guys once the event starts. We'll definitely need to report these bugs so that they can fix it. And like they've said in this message, they noticed that last week's XP had an event bug, and that's why they're adding 2 times XP and 2 times Calianite event. I'm just happy they're starting to put these events in here. Hopefully they add in some hero events where we can farm up some rare heroes or LNDs down the road. That'd be nice. Or farm up Nat 4 food. Another note I'd like to put in here, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, they do have an official Discord. I'm not putting a link in it to this video, but if you guys want me to put a link down in the comments, I can, assuming they allow me to grab one off that lobby. And this is where they're doing their most updates. I know their Facebook page, they put updates on there on a pretty regular basis now, but this is where they're actively listening to the players. They've got a bunch of different lobbies created where we can put in any bugs we find. We can vote on certain things. So the player base in this Discord is very active. So if you guys have any questions, most of the influence and content creators are in here. This is where they're going to post a bunch of their guides and videos. And a lot of people just sit here and answer questions all day long. So if you guys have team building you want to do, if you need to ask how to build a hero, this is definitely the place to go for any of that information. Hopefully as content creators get a little bit busier and make some more videos on how to build out specific heroes and best room builds, especially with this new content coming out. Hopefully it gets a lot more competitive. But right now we're just kind of running low on the content we can make. So that's why we're probably going to start leaning towards the Arena and Guild War. If you guys have anything you want to make a video on beyond this, just leave a comment below. I hope you liked the video. If there's anything I can do better, let me know.